Hey guys, what's up? Now I'm here back in another video. So today I'm going over Josuke and some matches that I did. I was thinking of maybe doing a moveset showcase or a combo showcase for Josuke, but he only has like one combo in base and everything else can just be explained through the matches. So today's video just 1v1 matches against good players actually. So if you do enjoy it, make sure you like, sub, and hit the bell for more content like this. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off the first match, it is part 1 Dio on Moria. Now, personally, I've been seeing a lot of people saying part 1 Dio isn't, well, I don't know why I lagged right there, but people have been saying he's a very strong character, high tier even, and I have to say I really disagree. I don't see how he's even relatively close to the meta right now, unless the meta changes because like they make stand hitboxes like as good as M1s or they make you stand closer to your body. I don't see how Dio's really ever going to be meta because he really does struggle to get M1s unless you're bad. But even so, you can mash with your 2 and you can spam dash. I think I do it right here actually, you'll see in a bit, but I just rolled and accidentally barraged. I was trying to go for M1s, but for some reason auto attack is kind of buggy. For like I'll use a move and it wouldn't go out, so I don't want to use the move anymore now, of course, but it'll still go out. So I just go around the zombies and then they get hit by the motorcycle and they get killed. See, I get M1s on him, and I'm not saying he's like the pinnacle of good part 1 DLs, but like still. And after the barrage, you see it going to bearing. You should always be following up like your bearing, or your if you have no other moves, you should always be following up like the end of your combo with bearing, or even to punish barrages. And you see right there, I used my rock wall as kind of like a rebound from, well, not rebound, but used it as kind of like my own little thing to get the motorcycle to connect, because it would be kind of hard for me to aim it at him because I suck and I hit him with it. Now, my tip for when fighting DLs, if they hit you with M1s somehow as a stand character, because you suck like me, you should be spamming dash, because if they do get the M1 off, then all they can really do is just kind of run towards you, and by the time they get the M1s off, you can spam dash again. I don't know why this happens, but it's a bug in the move. You spam dash while they're M1ing you because the move has too much startup, and the 3 and the 4 M1 have N lag, well, more N lag than the first and the second attack. So tip for part 1 DOs, make sure you're only using 2 M1s when trying to get M1s off. And when you are if you are going to use freeze, then, well, if you're fighting a DL, my tip is spam dash, because a lot of DLs don't know about that. And as you see, I'm just hard countering zombies, but Josuke is a pretty bad example of this, of like hard countering zombies, because literally like he has rock wall, his barrage, and his 2 to counter zombies. But a lot of characters have the same, like they at least have a barrage or something that can just hold off the zombies. Even M1s can hold off zombies, so I don't really see how people struggle with them. That was nice. So essentially, I was expecting a freeze. I didn't expect him to go all the way with the M1s. So I was just spamming 2, but he actually did. But he still got hit by 2 before he broke my guard, or right as he did. I don't know why he would ask how, and I was obviously typing, but it is what it is. That's my fault. You shouldn't really be typing in the middle of a match anyway. Tried to get him while he was in N lag, but whatever. I just barraged the zombies. Wow, that's something very, very difficult to do. And the movement is bugged after you barrage them. Knock him back. Well, I hit him with bearing. I should have knocked him back then with bearing. It's still true because hitboxes. He did a raw grab there, but I don't know. That's very interesting considering that N lag on grabs. So right here, I like to pair up motorcycle with bearing. You'll see that work out later for me in the matches when I'm playing, but in this match I didn't really do it that much. And also in this match, I don't use 4-on-1s into restoration punch or restoring punch because um, I just didn't know about it being true. But you would be surprised if you do 4-on-1s. Make sure you're close to your opponent. If you do 4-on-1s while you're close with your opponent into restoration punch or pull, then you can dash at them and they'll be stunned still because the move stuns, and you can do 4-on-1s into barrage. I don't know why the move stuns. Someone thought that was a good idea, clearly, but it does. That was a nice block on his part. I'm trying to hit him with NEP beat that. I was trying to hit him with it so I can pull him because most people actually get a little. They're a little predictable for some reason when that happens. That was nice. I saw he was on end lag. I rolled and I did army knife, so he died. Most people are pretty predictable when after they've been hit by the pull. They either get really defensive or they just try running away, but that's not going to do either or anything. But in this case, he just runs away, doesn't get defensive. So I caught him while he was rolling, hit him with the barrage, hit him with the stun, but my move ended and it didn't stun. Well, my awakening ended and it didn't stun. Missed my punch, hit him with motorcycle while he was going for M1s, which is a trade I'll take. I'm scared of his. I'm just trying to get as much damage as possible before I die, because his lasers are one shot. His zombies are mostly going to get stuck by my wall because they suck, and nothing in the world is ever going to change my opinion on that. There's no point in me playing aggressive because I'm the one with low HP. Ooh, I knocked him back. I could have gotten a barrage in there, and that would have been great. I'm canceling all of his moves. I tried to get the M1, and he got the M1s off of me by jumping over my attack. Nice. So he's not the worst Muzan. I mean, not the worst Part 1 Dio. He goes for a lot of roll grabs, which is risky, but I don't block a lot, so yeah. Rolled around him, hit him with the restoring punch, pretty nice. So I didn't even get knocked back at the end of the move. I missed the bearing shot, but the zombies are going to get stuck by my wall, and I still have my motorcycle. I tried to hit him with the wall behind him with the motorcycle, but that didn't work either. I just barraged him because he was going for M1s. Like, if Dio isn't that good of a character, if a Dio is constantly saving his 4, then I could see how it could be a problem. But you can really turtle against him. He can't really do much. I don't know why he rolled into my M1s, but I had to kind of delay my barrage there because I was in end lag. I rolled again, and then I'm going to be able to roll again, and then I get to punish him for it. That's kind of dumb. And then I get motorcycle away. Yeah. So he's backing up. I think he's sending a message right now. Why can you dodge in ice? Yeah, I explained this earlier already, but for some reason you can dash out of it if you do 3 or 4 M1s. I really think that should be fixed because people who know about it, it's really annoying, and I feel like it shouldn't be a thing. You got M1'd by Dio, you should be punished for it, but that will take the match. Alright, moving into the 4th match against Sadly Pre, a really good player and pretty cool guy in the Discord. He was lagging in the beginning of this match, but I was just joking with him. But I think we fight for a little bit, and then I'm just like, you know what, whatever. We might as well just wait out your lag because this isn't really enjoyable. I'm not gonna take advantage of anything. Like when I do the journal video, I'm not gonna run. And I was asking for like advice on playing Joseph when I was making that video, not because like, of course people were saying like just run with Joseph. Like, I'm not gonna make a video on running with Joseph. That's not enjoyable. That was a nice counter. I'm not really fast with my reflex or timing when it comes to dash on ones. Motorcycled the heck out of there before he got me with the time stop. Nice. Hit him with rock wall just to delay him. I really thought he would roll out of there or just move so I could hit him with bearing, but it didn't work. I thought he would keep going aggressive for M1s. I don't know why he went for counter there. He could have. It might have been on cooldown actually. Got motorcycle. Trying to aim it at the building right there, but doesn't have a big enough hitbox. I tried to hit the wall to the side where it would hit him, but he is lagging. Missed the teleport. I don't know, but his connection is acting really bad right now. And then hit him with the bearing right there. Missed his projectile actually. And if you're facing Josuke's, most of the time after any barrage stream, they go for a projectile, so you can actually probably trade if you want to. Like you could trade Giorno Mista, you could trade, as you see right there, Jotaro projectile. I did a little cut there because I just waited for his lag to go out, or lag to stop. I'm trying to get as much damage as possible. I did a little pretty clean maneuver right there. That was nice. I was in the corner, couldn't do much, but I tried to do a little maneuver where I like to motorcycle past my opponent and then hop off of it, and then I'll be like right next to them and I'll try to get an M1 off. It works, but you shouldn't be doing it too much because it gets kind of predictable against anyone who has a lot of experience, like Sadly. I don't really need to play aggressive with him because most of his moves are off cooldown. Mine, 2 of my moves are on cooldown, so if he doesn't want to press me, then I won't. With Josuke, you really need to learn patience. There's no need to be unnecessarily aggressive. I cannot get the timing off, but his kind of did miss, so I was able to get the barrage off. And I tried to pair off motorcycle with bearing, but I missed, which sucks. Because you need to wait a second. Your camera like gets swung to the right when you initially do motorcycles, so you can't really do that. I did get him with the restoring, but he's always there with the counters because that end lag is like non-existent. He almost got me with time stop, but I'm a little bit out of it. I feel like Sadly could do like more M1s into time stop, and he would probably get them more often. Now that was nice. I used rock wall, I rolled around it, and then I hit him with restoring and the wall. So that was 25 damage, or 30 damage. I don't know how, but it did. I'm interested what his play is right here. Got the timing off, that was nice. He's just blocking because he's scared I'm gonna pull him. And he continues blocking because he thinks I'm gonna pull, so I finished the M1 string. And that's what I mean. People either play really defensive by running, or scared and run, or they play really defensive because they're scared of the pull. So you can really take advantage of that with Josuke by being aggressive. He only has 1 guard break in Awakening, but M1s are also a guard break. I tried to, I don't know, I thought he was going to teleport or something, but that's a lot of unnecessary avoidable damage, which kind of sucks. And he got me with the counter. It really sucks because his Awakening against a person who doesn't run can really put in work, but that guard break and counter I walked into just really sucks. I still have like a stock and a half lead. I'm trying to catch him with Rock Raw here, but you really shouldn't be doing this against time stop people since their dodge is instantaneous. With people with actual rolls, it's better. I'm trying to wait out his projectile. He got the N1s on me. That was nice. Hit me with the projectile. Probably should dash to the right. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. I would still gotten hit. I was waiting out that teleport punch, but he really isn't doing it. The Awakening flunked for some reason. Still got him with restoring or reforming punch. Missed the projectile, but he got his off, so yeah. I use my rock wall right here. I'm just really scared of Time Breaker, but the move really isn't that threatening. I just don't expect like Fortorells to really use the projectile close range, but that's what you can really take away from this match is don't be afraid to use the projectile up close. He really did. I guess he didn't expect me to actually get motorcycle off on him. Hit him with the rock wall, tried to get an L1 off, did not work. I'm gonna try to get a bearing off here. Get hit with the counter. Use rock wall. Hit him with the motorcycle into the wall to kill him, which is pretty nice. Make sure you're using the rock wall. If you use rock wall, make sure you're aware of your surroundings, like in that situation. He got the M1 off, so he gets a barrage, which sucks again. Missed my projectile. He got the counter off, but I did get reforming punch off. I have motorcycle, missed it. I'm playing a little bit too aggressive, and all of my moves are on cooldown and stuff. I get punished for it. So nice play on, sadly, I have a little bit of a lead, but it's still anyone's game, really. Missed his projectile as I did with mine. And I tried to give, I could have gotten 25 damage right there if I hit the reforming punch, and I tried to get motorcycle off. That didn't work either. He gets me with form ones into his barrage. Got his projectile, well, I hit mine, he missed his. He went for 4-on-1s, which really surprised me. I got some barrage damage off of there, but he got more value off by doing his counter. I'm kind of scared, so I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. Tried to hit him with my projectile, that didn't work. And then I got caught while I was doing a rock wall, and he's just going to barrage into his projectile. GG. That was a nice match, though. Well played, though. Very good for Taro. And the next and final match is against a Dio player, and according to the tier list, he's S tier, so maybe you guys could take something from this match. He got hit with motorcycle bearing. If he blocked, he would have gotten guard broken. If he didn't, and got hit with motorcycle. If he did block it, well, if he didn't block it, he would have to take both. So probably couldn't have done anything there. So probably should just it was the right choice to just take the damage there. Hit him with bearing. Hit him with the barrage as well, but I messed up a little bit. That was a pretty alright barrage, but you probably should have gotten close. And then did it, like teleported and then did it. Very defensive Dio. I tried to use the wall there. I might have even connected, actually. I wasn't paying attention to points. Like, he is so aggressive, and he actually went for the 4 M1 string. Which is interesting. Hit him with the final hit of the barrage. I'm just trying to catch him. That's all I'm trying to do. Is just catch him with my attack and punish him for it. Well, just get damage up. I don't know why he's doing these time stops while I'm, like, you shouldn't really ever be doing time stops, like, unless, like, I don't even know. You shouldn't, like, there's no real good time to use time stops, like, legitimately, unless you're trying to punish a really bad barrage, like horrible barrage, like that right there. That would be a roll time stop, because yeah, you're taking damage, but he's not going to be able to do enough damage to kill you. I wasn't able to roll, I wouldn't be able to roll out of that, so that was a good time to use Time Breaker on his part. And I don't know what I was doing there, but my advice for Time Breaker is just don't be aggressive when he has it, because you being aggressive is basically a guaranteed hit. And I was backing up, so I didn't hit my 2, but that's the play against Dio, is just making sure you always have a move ready to cancel it. Got him in the barrage, and I'm going to finish with bearing. Yep. Like, any projectile after a barrage, or most projectiles after a barrage, is a really good follow-up. Block all those knives with wall, and then hit him with the 5. And I almost got M1s off. Like, that would be another good time to use time stop against a Dio. Well, not against a Dio, against any player. A barrage that terrible. And keep in mind, if you cancel a time stop, I'm pretty sure the cooldown is a lot shorter. I might be wrong about that, but whenever I cancel a time stop against an awakened Dio, they're able to do another time stop later on in the match, in their awakening. But that might be false. And he caught me with Time Breaker. I didn't M1 fast enough because my reaction time is actual trash. And I tried to use I tried to spin around him, motorcycle, get the punch off, as you see right there. And yeah. And I was trying to go for an M1 right there, but I did 2. his time stop was gone. You should only ever awaken when a Dio's time stop is gone. He knocked me into time stop. I don't know how it didn't stun me, which is interesting. That was a pretty bad barrage. That was also a pretty bad homing shard. Got hit with time breaker there. Blocked his stand leap. I'm just trying to get close so I can maybe get restoration pull off. Or, yep, there we go. Use crazy diamond on him, nice. And I'm gonna pull him because he's one of the runner people from after you get hit by a pull. Hit him with the barrage. Then I go in for 4 M1s into army knife, but I don't even need to do that. So right now I have like 1 or 2 stock lead. Probably only 1. Hit me with time breaker, which was nice on his part. He awakened. I want to see if his awakening can maybe get canceled, but his time stop actually, if you are hitting someone for in awakening, it like knocks them like 20 miles away. I could have PB'd that, but I'm very scared right now. And I couldn't block that because if you don't know, a full Dio barrage on your shield breaks it. So I was kind of screwed there. I don't think I meant to use my wall, but I'm kind of panicking and I'm nervous. Hit him with wall. No, hit him with motorcycle bearing. Got the bearing, the barrage off, which is nice. He's missing most of his knives. I just don't want to be in any corners. Trying to catch him dashing towards me. I'm just very scared because he's being so aggressive. Like, Times Breakthrough chooses to be good when it wants to be. Got him with the 5. I did not get him with the punch as well, which surprised me, and I thought I would cancel a barrage, but it didn't. No point in me playing aggressive against the Dio awakening, because he could do like that. He could do like 30-40 damage with his barrage alone. And even P being his road roller is not punishable. I didn't realize he awakened or unawakened, so got hit by time breaker into barrage, which wasn't even a good punish. Got him with that, so I lost like 40 HP and he still has a stock lead because keep in mind, Dio gets HP on awakening. He's playing so aggressive, Jesus. I used motorcycle into him and I didn't get sent far away for some reason, so I just tried to get N1 off. Like, he's being so aggressive. I'm like, okay, dash towards me, go ahead. Hit him with bearing. Tried to get an M1 off, but failed. He goes for instant M1s after time stop. I don't know one person who does that, but he does. Tried to get M1s off, did not work. I'm blocking it. I'm just gonna use wall. For some reason, he's playing really aggressive, and I hit him with the punch. Now notice how I don't play aggressive. Like, I don't have any moves to punish time stop right now, so there's no need for me to be aggressive right now. I have no moves to escape time stop, so whatever. I hit him with motorcycle and I tried to hit him with bearing as well. I don't know if it connected or not. I got M1s because he's just playing uberly aggressive and he gets punished for it. So there you go. Those are the matches. And that is all for this video. In the next video, I will be going over Koichi, who I do feel like is underrepresented in ranked 1v1s, and I feel like he can do pretty well. So if you're looking forward to that, like, sub, hit that bell, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.